episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Last we left off, we finished the game, and now it's time to do the DLC. Perfect, everything be working right. Alright. Now then, let's go meet the Sun King. Not after I get the one that'll try to mess up here. Oh.
A Pucka shitstorm tour, day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
Now then, let's actually get a good view. Kinda sad that this was all destroyed at one point. Now to find out what the Sun King wants with us. God, I keep forgetting not to follow this.
Won't find better wares.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
I wonder how they managed to repair everything so fast, or how much time has gone by. How's it going, my dude?
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A
Visiting.
threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. With an army of... they'll bring up... it's called... it will send out a... we can't.
I'm trying to understand, but
Meridian...
perhaps the... Yes.
and have the city...
Aloy, if we're to fight,
then you...
even now.
I don't...
Oh, I get it now. So just what's it called? Resets the last mission. An infinite loop. Kind of sad. Or did I not save the game? One or the other, because I'm pretty stupid. Alright, into the frozen walls it is. Not gonna be wasting my time here. Oh god, I completely forgot how to do this. Kinda lame that we never fought this iron giant. Would have been kind of badass as well. You see like me and a bunch of other people like running around.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Silas.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that
Probably.
concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you wish.
Touchy.
So I don't know whether it's just Silas or not. Even after the game finished, like I know he got the Hades in a weird contraption, but still.
This one's a new room. See the heat coming off it.
But he passed out. Doesn't have armor. Never mind. Man, guy is scary as fuck. Whatever the hell's still making it. Alright, so that's one way up. What about the other?
Need them soon enough.
Good. Bomb heals. I see wildlife, I shoot it. Oh good, I got the turret.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Ah, there's a campfire. Oh then, hello good people. Am I gonna get shot at?
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Amazing what they've done with the blaze. It's a shame
You
fucking
made it to the
Apollo was
cut,
taken down.
Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Nice place they have here.
day's been going wrong.
Trust Araya, they say. She'll return to us, they say. And yet here we are.
Where the trailers at? Merchant.
Must be something big going on.
Ah, funny.
The village is moving towards that smoke.
So little to show for it.
Let us continue. Excuse me, what are we doing here?
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Oh wow, so that's the smoke she was talking about.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Oh wow. I thought he got kidnapped.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Araya, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Araya vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Ah, a death sentence. Anyways, I need to know more about the Banuk.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Huh.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave, or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Thank you.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Crazy old lady.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as Melon. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
And what
You
about
said you've
yourself?
lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said.
Profit or profit?
Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rasps. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. but I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or
Have a
Fever's drum.
blast.
Might be worth a shot.
Always wondered.
Multiple side quests. Or what, just one? I thought there'd be more.
I've no interest.
Deep in.
Mine
Living
got my
machines
attention.
sound important to hunt.
So you're the one that gives me the good shit. That's what I've been looking for. Okay, so he has a good bow. Sharpshooter bow to charge it for more powerful shots. That's what I like. But it's 42 gems. I have 3. Outfits. No scambler box. Keep moving. Don't know exactly what I'm gonna get.
Frozen tall necklace, perhaps.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Laolai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
Now, what about
So
this
Deep
musical
Din
instruments?
is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now.
Sorry about that. Give me a second. Alright.
But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it.
Are you sure it wasn't because
And
of any
there
of
it
the
remains.
machines?
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
By beating the shit out of it.
You only want to film.
I wish you good fortune. We could all use
No more music. Blood saw to that.
Now then, it's time for the shaman. Or apprentice. Or what other hell?
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Yes, why are you getting yourself killed?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Oraya knows about this Daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
Alright. Disrespect me like that then. Let's see what happens.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death?
Oh shit.
It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Alright.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. Prefer deeds to words.
Right.
The new machines cannot be unkilled.
Let's see how long
It'll
it
not
lasts,
be.
sir. This side quest over here. Ooh. Now this. This is an invention.
It's a natural water lapping red stone. That's a sound to sleep to, not lit to.
Whatever new
When the
machines
old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small.
I feel like an idiot because they made out a path for us.
Welcome, stranger. May the cut be kind to you.
Thank you for letting me steal from you. Alright, what do you
Quite a
sell?
view you've got up here. It's a useful perspective.
How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew. But a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
So, do you want me to get you some pigments?
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
Kinda sad, but hey, what are we gonna do about it? Alright, this is what I needed. But fuck, do I need skin? Ah, fuck, dang.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
Okay, what about the...
The
paints
Banuk
you're
rock
gonna get?
paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean. That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are called to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward. But I'd reward you as well.
Well, thank you, weird person. Kill myself right here.
What business do you have here, girl?
I was talking to the painter, dumbass.
We
Where's
remember.
been
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Outlander, wait a moment.
Not here. What are you doing?
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No.
Dumbass.
More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Yeah. In this world it does.
The longer you scrub, the darker the colors end up being.
Kind of amazing what they're doing. But I need to go for this one.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd
Here,
isn't
boy.
roaming far
Here,
from
boy.
the camp.
Yeah.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
All right, I'll keep watch tonight.
Catcher. Nice. Got the skin. Ooh, another one. That's just a dog. Doesn't really matter.
Outlanders. What brings you Carjas?
There's good machine hunting in the cut. Danger, too. Some have a taste for both, and they pay people like me well to guide them. We've had a bad run this time, even after I brought this priest along to read the signs.
I did
signs?
say the sun's light was cast quite red the night of the...
Not your concern, though, Huntress. May your arrows find their mark.
Thank you. But, what's going on here?
I think there's frost between my teeth.
That's cool. Come on.
You're not breaking a sweat.
I had no idea the Nora would.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Ah, you sons of bitches.
Tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over? Encased in ice. Just getting started.
Son of a bitch. Give me a second. Alright, go fight. Those are some special boys. How about them? Oh, good. Damn, that I sucked. Don't have fun, I have to worry about.
scavengers. Should scan the Tolmec. See how deep the damage goes. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even manipulate it. Get it what's inside its head.
No quest wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's amazing, 60%? Wow. The good hills were over here. Now then, who has the port? See, some of you have it.
This Tolmec part's still in one piece.
Fine. Never mind. Oh wow, I'm finally running out of decks. For once. Oh, he did have the mine launcher.
damn quiet, does it?
Guess friendly fire's turned on.
Door seems tapped.
Now then, to fix this. Never knew that they'd actually
Well,
start
that
using a ton.
Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, right. Just need to get the power from the tube. And if I'm wrong, we at least know what's watching.
If.
That should wake you up. Easy now. Easy.
Get on top of me.
Right, it's never easy.
Right there.
I should be able to jump onto the tonic from here.
Only. Oh, over there. Come on, we have to hurry. It's going way too fast. Come on, we have one chance. One opportunity. Never made. I'm ready. Active.
All right. Now I just have to reach it.
Gotta even finish the job. Yeah, continue. Finally got this thing. I'm gonna just let it go around. Not gonna jump off yet. Gonna sit down and relax. Let it go all the way. So wonderful weather we're having. It's hard to tell that there's a storm going on right now. Blizzard.
Neltuk?
Who are you?
A person?
How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can.
The hell's the
What can I
demon?
do
It looks
about
like a
these
flower.
towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Oh, that looks like trouble.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours.
Fuck if it's mine or not.
I'm sorry.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
So anyways, I need to get your tombstone ready. Can I have your name? So when were you born? Can I have your social security too, just in case? I'm trying to get the proper documentation in case it goes bad. This is fucking dumber than me.
By that pulse from the tower.
Come on, Sonny. Fuck your own ass. Oh, fuck. God, I hate what it does of that.
You are quite the warrior.
Oh god, that's fine. Wow.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Araya should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine, a great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too.
It's for the vote of confidence.
You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Araya's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Araya's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me. An aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
How kind of her.
Were you with Araya when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Araya and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Maybe, but it'll be my voice. What the fuck are you guys doing here?
I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
But not before I go there. The waterlog. I wonder how far north we are. Oh, we have a fucking camp over here? Really? I'll get it eventually. Oh. See, eventually.
This must be the ruin Laolai was talking about. Deep down. Flooded too, like she said. Snap moss. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough.
Don't look at me.
It's off!
he's up there.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
Okay, I'm gonna confuse what I'm doing now. Instructions unclear. Oh, for once I got something good. Alright, I'm gonna kill the last one.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
Come on, just die. Shut up, you.
I forget what warmth feels like out here.
I'm so confused at what I'm looking for. What about you, merchant? What do you have to sell? Ah, the same thing as everything one. They're at the same things as everyone else. Fuck. I'm having a seizure. I don't know, but I feel like there was a buildup in the water or something. Because how else are people gonna drown? Oh wow. That's what I had to do. And I feel stupid now. Well, I don't feel stupid, I am stupid.
There. That must be where the water's coming from.
Lit
Looks
down.
like an old one's built.
Look down.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Oh. I feel stupid.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the den?
Probably. I remember right, a base is
Looks like a control
large
center.
tub of water.
What happened in here to start the water flowing?
Ah, some idiot touched
Another
things.
holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
Alright, so okay, like how do we want to start this round?
I don't know whether to help you or not. I feel like you're the fucking retard that started this shit. Yes, my conscience.
You're not one of those snack moms I saw outside, are you?
Pardon, this won't help.
You were a snack mom, I don't suppose you'd tell me.
Alright, dumbass, what the fuck were you
you
doing
alright?
here?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed.
The forge gone cold.
But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. When the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
So you fucked up.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect! My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the
Stop, you're
proceedings.
making things worse. Just give me the straight story.
You
everything
said
fucking lost,
something
I'll fix it.
about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mum brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long, Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildan. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
Alright, again. I'm gonna end off the stream right here.
Of course.
This later.
No way I'd be able to swim.
I have things to do, and sadly, I won't be able to continue for today. Well then, I'll see you all tomorrow. Or maybe later today. One or the other. See ya.